So, just moving my coat, looks kind of bad in the picture. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today a little bit about transfer taxes. They're an integral part of the real estate process in Illinois, and wanted to kind of explain and demystify the process. First of all, what are transfer taxes? They are simply a fee that governmental entities, both the state and county, and sometimes municipal, collect on the purchase or sale of a home. So, for example, in the state of Illinois, where I reside, there is a $1.50 transfer fee per thousand that is typically the responsibility of the seller. So, if you have a $300,000 home, the seller is going to be paying $450 in transfer fees. I believe it's divided equally between the two. I can't remember right off the top of my head. Maybe it's 50-50. 75 cents for the state and 75 cents for the county. That is paid at closing out of seller's proceeds. The title company takes care of that. You, the seller, do not have to do anything. Your attorney and the title company will arrange to have those paid. Now, on the municipal side, that really varies. It depends on where you live. So I live in Naperville. There is a $3 per thousand transfer fee on the purchase of a home, and that is responsibility of the buyer. So if you're buying, again, a $300,000 home, you're going to be expected to cough up $900 to the city of Naperville. Again, you don't have to take care of it. Your attorney and the title company will take that. And it's actually it looks like a little stamp, and it goes on the deed, and you can't close without that. So you can actually go in and pick them up. I have done that a lot for my clients because the title company, I think, charges you $75 or $100 to go do that. So if you want to do that, you're certainly able to. I did that when I purchased a home about 2 months ago. And or I do it a lot for my clients just as a convenience and a service to them. Now, it really varies. So, for example, if you're buying a house in Plainfield, you're not going to pay a transfer fee. If you're buying one in Aurora, it's $3 per thousand. The seller pays for it. Some of these towns are collecting a ton of money off these transfer fees. So, to give you an example, the town of Cicero is charging, I don't know, because I don't usually sell any real estate there. I don't know who buys it, pays for it, the buyer or the seller. They are charging $8 per thousand. So think about it. On a $300,000 property, you're coughing up $2,400. I mean, these cities are making a ton of money, and it is just really a revenue generator for them. It's just a way to tax the purchase and sale of real estate. Now, one of the other ways they get you in terms of money, and I just cannot stand this, I think this is kind of an onerous practice in my opinion, is they do what's called a pre-sale inspection. So different municipalities, I think Berwyn has one, I think LaGrange might have one. Some of these towns east tend to have these. And what they do is they come in and they inspect the property. They have a property inspector come in from the city. And they come in and they look at it, and I would suspect that there isn't one single property that they look at that they don't find something that has to be corrected. I had a buyer purchasing something a couple years ago, and there was a little, kind of like a little mar on the drywall. It wasn't a health or safety thing. It was just more of a cosmetic issue. They insisted that be fixed, and he had to come back. So the city's making money on that, because they charge to come out and then they charge to re-inspect. Now, I suspect, there's certain things that should be fixed, electrical issues, maybe they find mold, but that's really the job of the property inspector. And I guess my feeling on this in a free market is if you have a buyer and seller that are willing to come to terms on the property, and the buyer is made aware of certain conditions during the inspection, they have the opportunity to cancel the deal and not buy the home. I just think it's a kind of a backdoor way to make money. And depending on the issues that might come up on these pre-sale inspections, you could be out, I suspect the seller, a lot of money if you are expected to bring something up to code or fix something. There's sort of a question mark as to how much you'll be spending on that. I think the cleaner way to do is just to have the transfer fee, because you know right up front what you're going to be paying for that. So it's just a little idea of what you guys can expect during that. It is a very typical process through every sale, and depending on where you're buying, in terms of the municipality, that may vary as to how much you're spending and which side is going to pay for that. But on the state and county level, that's always $1.50 per thousand, and it is typically the responsibility of the seller. Now, in real estate, everything's negotiable, and you could negotiate that you're going to pay that. Typically, when you buy a foreclosure or a short sale, the bank or whoever owns the property won't do that, but customarily the seller pays for that. So if you have any questions on real estate, you need a market analysis, just anything you want to talk about, please feel free to contact me. My name is Jill Lasek. I am with Baird & Warner, and my number is 630-816-8701. And Sherry, thanks for watching me. Have a great day. Bye.